Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shango, a creative from Jamaica. This is ETT, Everyday Tech Things. So you know the coverage of CES continues, and really talking about day 2 of CES and the big announcement and the companies that have made announcements. So day 2 was about companies like GM, AMD, Intel. As you know, AMD and Intel is always going at it in terms of their processors and what they are doing. ASUS and NVIDIA. So those are the companies that made a big push on day 2. Had their keynote and did their presentations. Now, let's talk about AMD and Intel. So as you know, if you know anything about computers, AMD and Intel are chip companies, so they make processors. Now, I must say, as a AMD processor owner and what AMD has been going on with for the last couple of years, AMD kind of still I give Intel a run for their money. Now AMD is making processor much cheaper and much better. I'm not taking away anything from Intel because Intel still is a good processor company, but for the last couple of years AMD really I give Intel a run for their money when it comes to them chips. Now again, AMD, you're talking about their Ryzen 5000 series. So the Ryzen 5000 series is their latest series of processor, Gen 3 processor, where they're giving you a lot of power for a good value. Now I can't wait to get the Ryzen 5000 series for the desktop processor. It got delayed because of COVID-19, but now they're talking about their Ryzen 5000 series processor for mobile. So what I realized based on the presentation between AMD and Intel, it seemed like they're fighting now a mobile war. And when I say mobile, I mean laptops. So don't think I'm talking about phone. So the laptop war between both of them, they're showing off their processors. AMD showing off their Ryzen 5000 series Gen 3 mobile processor, but a laptop them really talk about. And Intel is showing off them 11th gen mobile processor again, which is a laptop processor. Now as I say, big back and forth, who is talking about their numbers. Like me talking about their numbers wouldn't really make sense unless you're into those things. But that's the big push, gaming laptops. So gaming laptops is a big push, like powerful laptops that can play the latest games, 4K, 120 Hz, 240 Hz. Gaming laptop is the big thing. Like they're pushing, say you don't need a desktop anymore to play games. The iron games, the games that require a whole heap of processing. You don't need a desktop to play these games anymore. No, as I say, there's always a war going on between these two companies, and if you follow the processor game or you follow the computer and building computer and stuff like that, you would have noticed the rivalry between them. To me, when those companies have rival, it benefits us as the consumer. So rival on, AMD and Intel. The next thing is NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is kind of what I call now, I don't want to call it a supporting company because NVIDIA make their own stuff. So NVIDIA makes video cards and other accessories for computer. So NVIDIA is also talking about laptop, what type of video processing they have in their laptop. So they were talking about their RTX, so their GeForce RTX 360, the GeForce RTX 3060 and 3070 laptops. Again, laptop for gaming. So there's a big push on laptop for gaming. Now, when we talk about ASUS, so ASUS, they were always also talking about their Zephyra G15, which is a next gaming laptop. So it was big on laptop, laptop, gaming. You know, today was big on laptop and gaming. And they were also talking about their 4K 120 Hz monitor. So ASUS, you know, talking about their monitors. A lot of monitors that are, I would say, you know, geared towards that type of gaming stuff. You know what I mean? If you're a gamer, you would understand what 120 Hz means for, you know, a video game when you're playing. You know, if you're not a gamer and a computer gamer, you wouldn't understand. So I'm not gonna get too much into the details and, you know, the numbers. Now, to me, the biggest highlight from it, like from today, which is yesterday, day 2 of CES, is GM push for an EV future. So GM was showing off their stuff about how in the future, well, near future, they will have more electric cars. So they're pushing, and every time I hear EV, all I can think about is Tesla. So Tesla kinda, you know, was the forerunner, or is the forerunner as it relates to EVs. Mind you, know, every company is trying to get their EV game up, so to speak. So Tesla been, you know, pushing. But as I say, Hummer, the EV Hummer, oh my god, like I'll be showing it in the video so you actually can see what the EV Hummer is. And you know, you're talking about the EV Hummer Freedom Mode.
Watts to Freedom Mode builds an entire experience around that 0 to 60 sprint. The double press of the traction control button triggers a request to acknowledge you are about to do something special. Acknowledgement causes the vehicle to lower and the battery electronics temperatures to be optimized in preparation for full power delivery. The driver coach tells you to apply the brake as the seat and the subwoofer start to shake. Then you apply the accelerator, and once you reach the required levels, you let the brake go and hold on.
So the Freedom Mode looks amazing. Like I can't even imagine, you know what I mean, driving a car like that. Car tech coming soon. And Cadillac Celestiq. So the Cadillac Celestiq is more of a concept car to me. Who knows, it might come in the future, but right now as it is, I see that as a concept car, the Cadillac Celestiq. So those are coming. So, you know, GM is talking about their EV future, like they're pushing EV into the future, talking about almost any car can become EVs. And what EV is, I don't even know, is in electric vehicle. So that's what EV means. And electric vehicle is the future. You know what I mean? It's better on the environment. You know what I mean? It's better on a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Better on the environment, better on us, because you won't have that, you know what I mean, smoke coming out of the vehicle. Better for the breathing, the air. It's much better. Mind you, to create these battery, you know, you have to use factories which create some emissions. However, the emission that create in the factory don't go out to the road, so to speak. So while every vehicle create in factory and create certain form of emission in the factory, when it reach on the road, if it's a gas vehicle, it's still creating emission, so to speak. So as I said, today or yesterday was, you know, another important day in CES as it relates to technology. Mind you, as I say, the technology that I'll be talking about is things that I can relate with and I have an understanding about. CES is vast in terms of the technology that they talk about on CES. I am not trying to highlight all of the technology that they talk about. I'm just highlighting the ones that I find relevant. And as I said, GM, AMD, Intel, ASUS, NVIDIA, those are some of the companies that, you know what I mean, I'm looking at. But I'm not in America to get none of these vehicles, but you know what I mean, these were the big names and the big push. Mind you, as I say, CES is vast and there were many other things that I was talking about, but you know, I am talking about the EV Hummer, which is I'm sure you have seen it, so you kind of get what I'm talking about. And AMD Ryzen 5000 series mobile processor, which is laptop processor. Same thing for the Intel laptop processors, and a big push in mobile gaming. So you know what I mean, you can travel with your gaming setup now because laptops are getting super powerful. And yeah, that's it basically for day 2. And if you have made it this far, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm bringing a lot of information about technology and showing off a lot of different technology that I use, you know what I mean, in my home office. And again, thanks for watching. I'm Shango, creative from Jamaica. This is ETT. Blessings and life.